Guys, it's Wild Thing here. We're live with some Kerbal Space Program again, working on communication satellites and returning to Mun probably, but definitely communication satellites to start. So the kind of trouble we can get into here.
Channel switched. User was moved to your channel.
All right, I brought you down to the streaming channel there, Slowy. Now everything you say will be recorded, posterity.
I'll try to think of something good, but whatever.
All right. Right now I'm working on my communication satellite. Satellites. Do I really need monopropellant? Like, really need monopropellant on the satellite?
Probably not on the satellite.
Yeah. Figure once that I get it into its like orbital location, it's like almost just like let it go and maybe a little bit of fuel for some minor course corrections, right?
Right.
Of the ant. Oh, nice. Slim and compact, that's what I like to see. Radios though. I feel like I need both relays and direct. Deployable communication and data transmission has been designed to have a minimal form factor. One's a relay and one's a direct communication. I think it's got to be the relays. Ooh, that's aggressive.
So how far out is the satellite for?
Well, these are going to be satellites that go around Kerbin. And so their intention is to simply cover the distance that I need for cover the distance to make sure I can do my unmanned missions to Mun, basically. And you know, Dex happy I'm playing Kerbal and not playing other video games, I'm guessing. Let's see. I gotta see the difference between roles. Direct versus relay. The difference between direct and relay. I think I know the difference.
You usually have one of each, but I think usually relay.
Normal antenna, relay, 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 KSC. Relay, normal antenna, relay. Oh, got it. Doesn't work. So, got it. Got it. Understood. Thought so. So. Oh. So the idea is that I want to be able to I want to be able to pick up relays from like Mun, Minmus, a couple other places, but I'm not sure I'm going to have that many gigs. Really far. Like, actually seems super excessive. This is a 500,000, but I'm gonna need to go higher than that. I don't like that. Actually, I guess this would be fine because realistically, we're not doing not a lot of delta V, but I mean, then again, how much am I altering my course, right? Like probably never. And then the question is like, do I need to dock with the thing or not? Because if I have the grabber, I could grab the satellite. So realistically, maybe I shouldn't overthink this more than saying that if I've got these relay antennas, I direct one to Kerbin, one to each partner satellite that's around Kerbin, and then one can be used to be directed anywhere else in a 2 gigameter range, which is basically Mun, Minmus, probably Duna. I can't remember how far, but I'm not really doing this for that. I'm just doing this for internal, and then I've got a 500,000 direct radio so that I can actually hit Kerbin. Or I could get rid of that and I could do a 2 gig. That just looks dumb, though. That actually looks horrible. Two gigs is not necessary. I need this. I'm not taking off Kerbin. So if I'm not taking off from Kerbin, why would I need an antenna that does 500,000 kilometers if I could literally have an antenna that does 5 kilometers, which is more than enough because I'm going to drop it off and then remotely engage it while the ship is sitting right there. So that seems excessive. Not going to do it. Add a fuel tank at the top. Gonna add a Dakuchan Junior tippy top, so I can dock with the thing. All right, so you get SAS, a little bit of power here. We got the module, we got that. We've got the docking port. Okay, communications, what do we got? Let's see, we got 2 relays. One's at 5 million meters, which be enough for Mun, maybe. or I could just go with the RA2 play, which is what I'm gonna. Yep, starting to come together here. Very slowly. Starting to come together. Now I need electricity. Juice. I need the juice. Right? Perfect. That will generate what? 1.6 electric charge per second times 4. Pretty good. And we got plenty of electric charge. We got 3 days of electric charge. So even if I'm transmitting from this, which I'm probably never going to transmit data, but even if I am, I should have enough electric charge. Ability to move. Adjust my location. SAS to handle control. Oh, man, starting to look like an actual legitimate thing. All right. Mech jab. We good to have a mech jab on here. Never hurts to include a mech jab. Okay, so this is ComSat 1. ComSat 1, boom. Not bad. Only 1.4 thousand kilometers, kilograms. 1,000. That's nice and light. Nice and light. All right. So I think I need like 4 or 5 would be ideal. All right, let's go to ship 1's upper stage. Bearing. I got new stuff today. I added an add-on that gave me where is it? Added an add-on. It gave me a docking bay. Yes.
A docking bay?
Yes, not a docking bay, a more like a payload bay. So you could open and close it without having to. Okay, so.
Okay. Cool.
This is Advanced Orbiter 1, I think. Started with. Advanced Orbiter 1. Yes. Okay. Advanced Orbiter 1, and we're gonna make a quick change in this bad boy. One is now going to get a payload bay. Boop. Nice. Am I supposed to put it up top there? Well, how am I going to connect to it, right? That'd be a really good question. How am I going to connect to it? Coupling. Structural. I guess that works. It's like these couplings. But like a. Oh, I can. Alright. It's probably gonna look weird though, but it would work. But I'm only gonna be able to put one satellite in there. There's no way I'm gonna be able to like put like multiple satellites unless I like connect them one on top of each other. Which, I mean, that probably wouldn't really work very well. Oh, what was it? There was a plugin. Where's a plugin? I bet you I'm not gonna find it. Yeah. That you could like load payloads into your you can like load a payload into your docking bay, and without having to like attach it or anything, and then like it would like unload. But
That's cool.
whatever, not gonna happen. So ain't got that thing. So fun. Excessively large. Large. Mark. Leave that open. Sats. We have to set the root part to. Gotta change the root part, otherwise it's not gonna know what the heck I'm asking it to do. When I try to merge. Thinks I'm trying to merge the whatchamacallit, this guy here, which I cannot even. Yeah. Gotta root it at the docking port. So that way when we merge it, it knows what the hell I'm trying to merge and what piece I'm supposed to be holding. Otherwise it's just confused and getting angry at me the whole time. Comsat. Merge. Go. Nope. Really didn't really fit in the way I was expecting it to fit in. I'm missing a key component. Sticking out the back too. Like, hey. Maybe it's not gonna work the way I was hoping. Thought this was like an ingenious like your rocket stack. Cargo space rocket stack. Right. Maybe I don't have to put a docking port there. Maybe the fact that this already has a docking port. But like the way that's gonna work. That worked better. Worked better. Radio's still like just sticking out the back here. How do I get this? Yay. Alright. Advance orbiter 1 and fix it again. Wondering. Do I need to do that? But it would be nice. I guess the answer to the question is yes, I do need to do it. It would be nice. I should do it. That's one more time. Payload. That bad boy. Okay. Right here. Save. Oh. That. Advance over 2. There. That. Just my OCD. Playing tricks on me. Telling me to do things I shouldn't do. Do it.
Do it.
You should do it. It's like a bad idea. Just do it anyway. I don't know what's going to happen with those antennas sticking out, but we're going to try it with this setup and see what happens here. I need more of it. Close those doors there. Guy. Add another one of those. Done. You know what I don't need? Any of this. Experiment bay. I guess I could keep neck jab in there. Hurt, but apparently don't need that. Knew that we need saddle parachutes. We expected just 5. That's it on there. Definitely not need. Oh. Things that make you go, That, how much does that leave us with? A day of okay, batteries. This, that, okay, next. Got those. Got those. Oh, right. What we're gonna do? We're gonna take fly bags. Where are they? Use that. So we can put them in here. Kind of silly to have this whole thing, unless I just do this. Totally re-engineering this orbiter now. Okay, though. I don't need mech jab anymore. So we'll put mech jab somewhere else on the vessel. Down here. Three days of food. Off 2 packs of these. I really want to ensure that I had plenty. 6 days of food, 7 days of habitation. Do I have a on this thing? Don't have a radio on. So I'll grab a radio. Nice direct 5K bad boy. Pop that bad boy on. That's impressive. Okay. Take the heat shield. Can't get rid of it. Need those. Now fix it in a second. Control. I think structural, I could just extend this without really adding any actual weight. Oh, yes. Where did that come from? That comes from... Oh, that's part of the expansion. Okay, you got my attention. That was pretty cool. This little structural tube to add these RCS thrusters here. Take this out. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take that out. Put this here. Like that. And that. Boom. Boom. Look at that. All the excess weight getting shedded off because we don't need any of it. So now we've got food, electricity, monopropellant, more fuel. We got 21 doors. Close the doors. Okay, so this is advanced orbiter. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want advanced orbiter with bombs. Advanced orbit 2 with comms. Okay. Alright. Liking what we're throwing at this bad boy. So now we open in here. Let's open ship 1. Midsection for ship 1. Ship middle, load that. This guy has always been like my... I don't feel like this is well constructed at all. It's like not very fuel efficient and has like a horrible thrust to weight ratio, but maybe it doesn't really need a good thrust to weight ratio considering I'm in space.
Mm-hmm.
Got an ISP party. 600 kiloton. It's 650 at 320. I guess I could use the skipper. Root this. There. Did that. SAS right in the center there. Boom. Don't need that fuel for this particular mission. Is what it's down to. I don't even need that fuel for this particular mission. The comm ship. Comm ship 1. There we go. Comm ship 1 middle. Like it. There. Comm ship 1 middle. Okay, now let's look at prestige real quick. Word. Call this comm ship 1 payload. So save that. Now we're just gonna call this comm ship 1. That comm ship 1 payload, comm ship 1, comm sat 1. We don't need that anymore because that's just gonna confuse me. Advanced orbit 2, delete that. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so comm ship 1. Merge this in. Put the payload. That guy. Oop. Already has it. Duh. Big dummy. Already has it. I'm not sure what I'm thinking right now. All right, now we're gonna let's see, build this fairing. That seems excessive, huh? Get it higher up like this. Sure can. Okay. Where is this at? Should be down all the way at the bottom. And Most likely this fairing is going to break off. Or that stack decoupler kicks on, which will then turn that engine on. Alright, we're groovy. What's this thing? Where's that decoupling? Oh, that's fine. Throw this engine somewhere at the top so don't get staging it by accident. Alright, so that's all that. Then how big is this? This is 50,000 kilograms. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I'm going to merge the lower stage for ship 1 that we used. Boop. We probably don't need these solid rocket boosters though. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not going to Mun, like, at all. Let's take these off for a second. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. Take all these engines off at the same time. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yep. Yep. Yes! That is 100% it right there. Boom. Saving that ship, final product. And then one other thing we want to do is we want to read this bad boy. Take it from here. Reroute it to... Did that really come on with that? Must have come on with that. There. Rid of all that. You're going to save this as ship 1 lower. So we should now have ship 1 middle, lower, and payload. And then we also have ship 1. Ship 1. All these gonna work? Yeah, they'll work. Probably work. All right. Hey man, ship 1. Awesome. Let's look at what our crew is going to be for ship 1. We don't need scientists. We're going to let Bill go up. Bill is going to have a flight today. It's going to be awesome. First time ever. Bill, congratulations on your future flight. God, Lord willing, I not screw this up. Got mech jab, right? Someone heard me say mech jab? Yeah, mech jab. Got life support for 9 days, 2 days worth of batteries, 11 days worth of habitation. More than enough. We've got our satellite in here, which we're going to drop off somewhere, yet to be determined. And then, yeah, who knows? Maybe if we have enough fuel, maybe we'll fly out to Mun and refuel the Mun lander. We could. We'll see. We'll see. That's tough to say at this point. Tough to say that that's going to be a mission that we actually undertake. But for now, we can launch. We can launch. That's awesome. Look at that. God, I hope this works. No testing, no pre-flight testing. Hope Deck's watching because he usually loves to see when I blow stuff up. Man. Beep. Oh, I have a scent guidance now from MechJab. Maybe I play around with that and see how well it works, huh? Though it is kind of cheating to a certain degree. But then again, I've launched about 1 million rockets into space right now. So is it really cheating? Or is it just me not wanting to have to launch yet another rocket into space? I don't know. Tough to say. Let's see. Ooh. Hold on. Need a little bit of wiki information. Kerbal Space Program. Urban geocentric orbit. So synchronous orbit for... Yeah, okay. So, for Kerbal, synchronous orbit is 2.8 thousand kilometers. Semi-synchronous orbit is 1.5. So I think we're going to shoot for 2.8 thousand kilometers. I think that's what we're shooting for. So the final distance, let's do 2860. Inclination 0. Limit that. Look keep limited throttle over 5%. Force roll, climb 50%, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Effective auto stage. Guess what? I care. But what stage do we need you to stop at? Because you can't just have you stage. Okay, 7. Stop at stage 7. Auto deploy solar panels, auto deploy antennas, auto warp. Okay. Give it a try, see what happens here. Like you're giving mech jab, it's day and it's due here and seeing how well it works. Holy poop, mech jab. That was pretty quick gravity turn, don't you think there, Chief? Maybe I'm doing it wrong this whole time. Maybe that's the problem. I like to watch mech jab do it a couple times. It gives me a better idea of like how maybe I should be launching rockets, almost like a little bit of a training session of like. But then again, we've had some issues with mech jab being accurate, so who knows? This thing might fly me into the sun or something. I guess I could do that, but you know what I mean.
Little details, whatever.
Yeah. Hold him pretty well though, I gotta say. I don't need heat. Orbit. Orbit won't hurt. Okay, first stage is away. Explosion's okay. This is like the first flight I'm doing where science isn't a thing. Like I'm not doing science in this flight. I'm actually kind of happy about that fact. Oh, I know why I started that gravity turn so early is because my target orbit is 2,860 kilometers. And she is cooking now. I have no idea if I have enough delta V to do what I'm trying to do. I probably should have circularized first, but fuck it. $300,000 meters. This is also a test. May not keep this flight if my attack pattern is just too aggressive. Everything's okay. Nothing is wrong. Explosion was expected. What is that stuff? Oh, I installed the trajectory thing. Told me where I'm gonna potentially land. Pretty neat. I like it. Oh, look at that. Wow. Might actually work. Holy poop. Yay. So you're saying there's a chance. I am starving hungry. I worked out and now all I can think about is eating everything. I guess I need to stop working out.
That's one solution.
Too funny. This middle stage did a lot better for me. I like this. I like what I got here. I like what I got here. Okay, so what was that again? Actual height that I need to reach is 2863.33. That's the actual height. So what we're gonna do is Apis or Periapis. Add a maneuver at the Periapis, and we are going to. Hey, we got into orbit and we didn't blow anything up. Yay. So we're gonna want to create 2863.33, which is probably 333, right? So we're gonna increase this by just a smidgy. Other one. 2863. Oh, I like where we're going on this one. Okay. I get even. No, I can't. So I can get the 2863 and 335 meters right here by executing that maneuver. So, planner, execute next. You know what we could do while we're doing that? Abort node execution, please. Yes, put us in the maneuver position. And let's pop out our vessel here. Yeah. Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Where's my utilities? Boom. Okay. Toggle solar panels. Wait, hey. Toggle solar panels. All right, fine. That way I will manually toggle solar panels. I didn't do it. I bet it's not in the action group. I bet I screwed it up when I was building the vessel. Okay, because I can extend these solar panels all on my own. I'm a big boy. Hello, payload. I'll deal with you in a second. Hold on. Okay. Now execute next node. Okay. Don't crash. Yeah, thanks, Odie. No crashing. No crashing. Though this is the maiden voyage of Comship 1, so there was a chance, but we're in a pretty good place right now. I'm pretty confident there will be no crashing. Sorry to wreck it for you. Did it really just do? Did it? No, there was no way it did that maneuver. It did do that maneuver. Bummer. Let's see.
User joined your channel.
Come on, I want you to crash.
I am sure you do, brother. I am sure you do. I feel like I really should be using RCS on this and not.
Did you get some good science yet?
This is actually the first mission where I am not doing science at all.
Then what are you doing?
I'm putting communication satellites up.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting?
I suppose it's interesting. I need communication satellites if I want to do any unmanned trips.
Oh,
Okay.
So you can kind of control them from the other planet?
Yeah, so like if I want to put a rover on Mun, like I either need a vessel that's in range at all times, or if I put communication satellites up around Kerbin and then around Mun, I can just launch an unmanned probe up to Mun, land the rover, screw around with the rover, and like I don't have to worry about it. So
you're gonna bury that probe deep somewhere to do some science?
I do have some impact science where I do have to impact it into the planet's surface as hard as physically possible. So, you know, there's that. Ay.
What's up, Ray?
Hey.
What you doing?
I was playing some Kerbal.
You were playing Kerbal too, huh? You guys should, dock up.
Stop it. You're horrible. You're a horrible person, Odie. When's your broski getting home so we can
I
play
don't
some?
know. He should be home already. He said he's watching. It says he's watching something right now on Twitch. So
I think he's watching
Either.
me.
either he's home or not.
Do you have the channel permanently up?
I'm always permanently up. What? What?
God.
Yeah, Twitch is always on. That's what I was talking about. Where are
Oh
you
my
guys going with this?
God. Dude.
Ah.
Gonna have to do this.
User joined your channel.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Glad it was an emergency. Called your phone multiple times, texted you.
Me?
Oh.
Yeah, thanks. Glad it was
Oh,
an
that's
emergency.
right. My battery died. I was killing my battery and I didn't look at it. Whoops. What did you want to tell me?
We'll talk about it another time.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Trouble now. Well, you are also on the stream, so probably be good not to chat about it if it's, you know,
Good
of a
point.
personal nature. Unless you do want to talk about your hepatitis, Odie. That's up to you, though. No big deal.
You weren't supposed to say anything over stream. Damn it.
Oh my God. Funny. Gosh, I wish I were. Which is it, N or H? One of them translate forward, one of them translate backwards. Oh, that's the wrong.
Hey, Deck, you know, you could have called my house too.
You do have sleeping kids, right? So I at least took that into consideration.
He's
Ooh.
mad at me. Do you
Right.
hear it? Really mad at me.
I'm just glad he's just not mad at me. I'm good. Once he's mad at you, that's your issue. I'm playing
I'm
Kerbal.
super excited you're playing Kerbal and not Sea of Thieves, so.
I know.
Get
I
it
told
Go after
dude.
yourself.
I very much wanted to play Kerbal. I could not stop thinking about full disclosure. I just couldn't stop thinking about my docking with Slowy. No, I couldn't stop thinking about my communication network. So I got problems, I guess.
Okay,
Next.
so now I have to wait for the text messages to come in since my phone's powered up.
Next.
All
Very
it said was
obvious.
call me, so it doesn't really
Oh.
matter. There's no details on it.
How did bowling go? Is that what it's about?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh. Did you win the last game? Second game?
We won the second game, lost the third game.
So much time do you
Hey, I
need,
have a
Deck,
text
before
message from
you
you,
want to
Deck.
play Sea of Thieves? Do you need to eat still?
I'm eating, yeah.
Okay. Alright, let's get this node real quick.
A lot of stories on Reddit about teams winning the skull fort and taking the key and running.
Whoops.
A lot of stories like that.
Whoops.
Well, yeah, because
The thing,
there's
yeah.
first off,
Client side update tomorrow, by the way. Full re-download of the video game.
thank
I just
God.
re-downloaded it the other day.
I'm okay with that.
Wonder what they're doing.
Where's this maneuver node that you can't get to it? Unless it's, oh, I'm probably right on it. It's like super duper. It's
I
retrograde.
don't know if you guys saw the update that they sent out today, but most likely achievements by the end of the week.
Yeah, I would like to have those back on because
There's still some issues though. They still haven't ironed everything out yet.
Considering I'm still 0 on the achievement list for that game.
I've sunk a ship like 6 times trying to get the Titanic one.
Achievements have been off since like the afternoon of the launch.
2863
I
by
did get the
320
Kraken though.
by Suix. All right, whatever. You know what? Not going to be perfect, but it's going to be darn close. So now we got to get to Kerbin, but we're in a. I'm not sure we're going to actually ever get in front of Kerbin again, but let's see. Oh, there it is. turn SAS off for a second. Okay. Exit. Exit. We're
How you
60.
feeling after the gym?
Ugh.
Better than the last time?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I feel better
Is this
than the
second
last
trip,
time.
Or you've gone a couple times since?
No,
the
this
trip?
is the second time.
Oh.
I feel better, but man, I tell
It's
you
gonna
what,
get better after that.
there are parts that are sore.
Yeah, when I did it a few years ago and was going personal trainer the whole nine, man, it was hard to sit down on the toilet because my legs hurt so much that it made it like almost impossible.
I
to do
really
that.
don't want to hear about that.
I hope this works. So we've decoupled. Trying to.
Is that the satellite inside there?
Yep.
That's pretty funny. You just move the ship away from the satellite.
Ever so slightly. Now we're gonna go.
That's pretty cool.
Now we're gonna go to the satellite, which should have access to all of its comms. We're right next to the ship, and I have a pilot. So we're gonna turn on its antennas. We have to make sure that we.
Do not crash it into the spaceship.
Not gonna crash it into the spaceship.
That would be entertaining.
I do have to point this relay to something. Could have sworn I have to like. Could have
The
sworn.
relays you don't have to point.
I don't. They just do it in range. Oh, because it's directional. Right. So they're just gonna pick up whatever. I feel like I'm missing something though. Nope, that's not what I wanted at all.
I think I might download. I might buy Far Cry 5 or whatever the latest one is for, or whatever.
Oh
I
yeah.
was watching a streamer play it today. It looks like a lot of fun. There's like some crazy storyline to it too, which seems interesting.
Some kind of crazy cult leader.
Yeah, it looks really cool. You get to fly like helicopters and all kinds of stuff, and drive cars, and
That's cool.
just murder people left and right. That part was fun. They were running around with tractors that had blades in the front and just mauling people with them. I was like, wow, this looks like so much fun. And like you can like mess the storyline up too. Like you can do things that like you have like decision points and you can change the way the story is. You know, it's
A la the Microsoft game, which now I'm getting the
What is
name of
that?
it. What was the Microsoft game where you were the kid? You started off.
Oh, Fable?
Fable, yes.
Oh, Fable was one of my
Ooh.
favorites. I wish
That
they
was
would redo
awesome.
Yeah.
a new one.
I
They
really
canceled
liked
that.
Fable. That was fun.
I really enjoyed that game. That was a
That was a lot
of
of fun. Yep. Good time with that game.
Yeah, we played a good amount of that game.
Yeah, we did.
And the one after Fable, right? Fable 2 that came out or something? We played Fable, a couple different versions of Fable, I think.
Yeah.
That would have been a good game to be cross-platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It probably would have had more success if cross-platform was as fluid as it is in like Sea of Thieves, you know?
Yep.
Too early for its time.
All right, we're leaving the satellite there. Adios, satellite. Lord willing, I don't run into you when I make this maneuver. I probably won't run it.
Please run into the satellite.
Cody,
Please
when's the
run
wife
into the
come home?
satellite.
Wednesday.
Wow.
Wednesday night-ish. Something like that.
So, let me ask you a question. You know, there's a birthday in 2 days.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do
Did you
something
take
about that,
care
weren't
of
I?
what you were supposed to do?
What was I supposed to do?
Oh my god, I can't believe you're gonna.
You're
Never mind.
hopeless.
I'm not even talking to you anymore.
I know I was supposed to do something. I just totally forgot. What did we talk about?
Do I have enough? Ah, plenty. Geez. Oh, boom. Warp here. Whoop. Is that because? Oh, it does have a direct link to mission control. Oh, and
God, I don't know what Odie would do if he didn't have a wife.
Yeah, I would.
He'd be so hopeless.
I would
He
be.
can't even remember what we were.
No, and it was like 2
It's
weeks
so
ago.
useless. He'd be so useless.
I am if I don't write it down or leave a reminder for myself. What's your name again?
Poor wife.
Jesus.
User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel.
Oh, they're going to chit chat. Most likely. Execute next node. So I totally switched vessels in the middle of this, outside of the range of the two vessels. So now I can't revert the flight. So I don't think I'm gonna crash though. But the way that maybe I should add that. Add the difficulty. No longer allowed to revert flights. As soon as Deck's done eating, by the way, slowly, we can probably gonna play some GFG.
That's cool. I think I may have just killed Bill.
Oh no, I killed Bob in a previous game. Poor Bob.
I screwed something up on my ship and I was trying to transfer crew, and so I was like, all right, I have to do it via EVA. The two were docked. You just got to go right there, and he just let go and he just floated away. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't have a jetpack. Oh,
Ha!
it's just...
Poor Bill. Okay, set as target, and let's start some translations here. Match planes with target, create node, and execute next node. On bright side, we'll catch up to the target, so we're getting closer to it. Nice. I probably have to bring this Apoapis down because it's like gonna screw me up pretty quick, but in a second. Excellent. Okay, now very happy. I don't need station anymore. I'm gonna slow this bad boy down just a smidge. I'm not sure I'm that. Thinking what I should do. Just warp a little for a second here. Oh, I definitely need that. I don't know what the heck right now. SAS retrograde. At the next Periapis, I need you to slow me down.
And he lives.
Ah, did you get him back on?
Yeah, I had to move the ship. Trying to RCS into him.
Did he not have any more EVA fuel?
He didn't have an EVA jetpack. He had like a parachute.
But I thought they all start with. I thought they all get jetpacks.
Do they?
Yeah, you gotta hit R. It's the same as It's just like turning RCS on. They all have it. They all come with jets as a standard. Oh, I wish I had.
So-
Sorry, man. I didn't listen when you said what you said. I should have said something. But you got him back, so no harm, no foul. Okay, fine tune.
Alright.
There.
Undock.
I feel like I'm getting pretty darn close to this guy, and I might pass him on here. I could live with 4 kilometers of. Yeah, definitely live with that. Get the next node. We'll be about 0.4 kilometers away, and then we can match speeds and velocities in the whole 9 yards and at that intercept point. Great. Thug Blood. Thanks for the follow on Mixer, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome. At closest approach to target. Create a node. How about fine tune closest approach? All nodes. Create a node. Aha! There we go. That's what I'm expecting. Need to do that right now. And like, oh, I see. We're gonna be a little far away. Whoa. Whoa. Completely unnecessary maneuver that I'm doing right now, but I figure I have all this extra fuel. I don't really need it, and I know that I could just literally like crash it, deal with it, and rebuild it, but again, we're too darn close to this bad boy. Oh, duh. Okay. Match velocity with target at closest approach to target. Okay. When I do that, done. That's what it is. Done. Dunzo. Here. I had dropped frames. Oh, an hour ago. Okay. That's nothing. Come on. You know, I docked last night, and that was an impressive feat. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm really close to that guy.
Docking by hand is always tough.
Okay. Now we got our target, so we're gonna get us to target. We have a relative speed of 0 meters per second to the target. I would argue that's pretty darn good. Do I have lights on this thing? Nope. No lights. Never mind. Lights are a negative. I have RCS though. And a docking indicator, though I have yet to get close enough to actually see it. So we are going to start getting closer to this target. Let's see. Yes, SAS, target. Few meters per second. That's what we're going to go with right now. We'll use RCS to back us off.
Ooh, it's actually coming down a little fast.
Are you trying to land?
Okay. Yeah. It's coming down at 8 meters a second. But it was okay.
1 meter per second.
And now it's going to come the fun part. Right aside, I'm going to crash my station into the ground because I effed it up. Sorry, it's just spinning out of control. This is
All good, brother. Okay, turn RCS off. Switch to this vessel. Let's see. Set target to that. RCS on. Position to target. There we go, baby. Okay, nice. Okay, control from here. Oh man, where's that docking port? Can I? Target. SAS, put us on target, please. Okay. Translation action. Target at all times.
User was moved to your channel. User joined your channel.
All right, back.
Hi.
All right, all
Hi.
that's ironed out now. Still eating.
Okay, I'm docking.
I'm crashing.
I'm sure you are.
So are you docking tip to tip?
God. Take a perfectly family-friendly PC game and destroy it.
You know that's what I'm here for.
I know. Yes, I am docking tip to tip. Make you happy.
I'm trying to keep it not so
Well,
vulgar.
we'll watch the video. Here it is, man. The tip
am
of
watching. I'm
my
watching right
large
now.
vessel is about to
Dock with a much
dock
smaller one.
with a much smaller one. Yeah.
I have it full screen actually. So where did since I wasn't watching, where did the small vessel come from?
I launched that last night and I left it in orbit. I left it in orbit.
Is that like for like communications before the satellite kind of thing?
No, I don't want to have to keep relaunching this this vessel I just docked with, right? There's no point to me keep bringing one up every time I was going to land on Mun. It's kind of just made no sense. So my intention was like I just leave this in orbit around Mun, and then I don't have to do anything, right? Like I come back with just the ship that has the guys. Like Jebediah and Bill could literally get in this lander right now, land on Mun, do some science, and come back up, and then I could go home.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I'm not actually here to do science. I was launching a communication satellite, and by doing that, I ended up with like I have a ton of extra fuel on this ship. I thought I was going to need more, and I didn't. So I don't want to just get rid of all this extra fuel. So I figured I'd go out to Mun. I would and refuel this guy because I can, and then I'll go land.
Gotcha.
So
now I get the whole premise of this, but do you have to like make money and stuff to build these vessels, or is that like a non-issue with this game?
You could go to career mode, and you could in fact do that if you wanted to.
I gotcha.
I don't I do the science portion of it, so it's like, which basically just requires you to get science. That's
Okay.
it. So, because I don't really like the money portion's a pain.
Oh, of course it is.
It's a lot more convoluted with the when you start adding like money into it. And like I know that like in the real world like money is a factor, but the fact of the matter is it is also still a video game.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I look at it as like I want to enjoy like the building of rockets and the and that type of stuff. So like I use science so that I don't just start with all of the biggest stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I can go out to the farthest planet away because I have all of the tech. So then what's the point? Like, okay, so I made it out there. It wouldn't be impossible to do. If I had the full tech tree, I'd build a rocket, go out there, and I'd be done. But if I have to like gain science and actually build up to it, then at least there's a little bit of a challenge to it. I mean, albeit like, you know, it gets a little easier, but like my focus right now is just to try to get science and explore the rest of the
I do
rest of the
like
cosmos.
watching Bill and Jebediah,
Paint try.
but I'm wondering how do they look straight when their eyes are pointing in different directions?
Why am
mean,
I
I
not
can see 'em-
surprised
I
that
can
that
see them
is your
clapping
question?
And they're all happy.
Why am I not surprised that that is your question?
You expect nothing less from me.
No, you are correct. I have low confidence in you. I mean, low faith in you.
Is there's rumors that Zuckerberg like
There was something on news today. I really didn't watch it.
I
Though.
gotta find this.
Like what? Like he quit?
No,
What?
that he might step down.
They're
Well.
they're taking a big.
Oh, they
Okay,
sure
yeah.
damn are.
Last I looked, they were dropped. Their stock was down 11%, and that was a couple days ago.
Damn, man.
Hey, we're balancing our fuels just so that way we can actually. Oh, I could have just rocket fuel and both. What a knucklehead. All right, whatever. Nothing to worry about right now. All right, let's return. Return from a moon. Create a node. Boom. Here we go. Where would that put us? On a crash course to Kerbal. Edit that node a little.
It goes.
I
I
mean,
do have to tell you, the whole Big Brother thing does get me a little wonky. Like I'm browsing for, I was looking for something on my phone, and then like I open up my web browser, and then oh look, were you looking for this snowblower?
That's
Like,
Google
really?
for you.
yeah,
Like,
man.
really?
There's a
That's-
company called Sail Through.
Oh, it's so annoying. And I
I
literally
knew a
was
guy
just
who went to-
searching for stuff.
I knew a guy who went to work there, and they are extremely targeted. And yeah, they buy all that info from Amazon, from Google.
Yeah, I think. Oh, well, I was looking at literally it was just Home Depot, and then it shows up in my fucking
Mhm.
news feed. I'm like, really? You gotta
Yep.
be kidding me.
Yeah,
I
any
had
searches
one,
you
it
do,
was
man.
Hours later, I was looking for something for a generator. And like the exact thing I was looking at
It's
was coming in.
crazy. I mean, I don't care that much because it's not like I'm looking for anything crazy, but it's just really you're gonna pry into what I'm looking for that much.
Terms of service.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they don't hide it. I mean, they point blank tell
No,
you,
no, yeah, no.
They
I know.
just don't want us
I know.
time to read it.
Yeah.
or no one cares.
Yep.
I know that Google reads all of my information,
Uh-huh.
but I like my Google phone. So
Senate is summoning Facebook, Google, Twitter CEOs. That's what's going on. There's going to be a hearing on April 10th.
Oh, they're doing all of them. I know they. I saw they summoned Facebook, but they want
Facebook, Google,
everybody.
and Twitter. Yep.
The Senate wants to make a big spectacle of it, which I'm okay with. But
Gotta make a point, I guess, right?
Well,
Yeah.
they're determining accountability for whether or not, you know, nefarious things were done, whether they should have done more to, protect. But at the same time, the internet is this like ever growing and evolving, product, and like there is a lot of freedom out there, and it's like, do you at a certain point decide to stifle it? And if you do, does that push more people to the dark web, and away from more common mainstream stuff? And does that like give you like that like warm and fuzzy blanket of like, okay, we've done our part. Social media is, has been contained, but I mean, it's
It could. I mean, it could shut down Facebook. I mean,
Well, I already removed
I
myself
saw
from
I saw your
Facebook.
post, yeah. But I mean, it could. I mean, if more and more people start canceling their, closing their accounts out.
Ray, you left Facebook?
Well, I stopped using it altogether last year, and now with all this, I was like, I'll finally just delete it.
Mm.
But it takes.
It takes
So
a long time to remove your account from Facebook.
And if I log in to check, it stops.
It restarts it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's one of the harder things to like delete yourself from. It like leaves you out there and waiting for you to come back.
but if you deactivate your account, I mean, that's the end of it.
It is. It is.
So
That's interesting. That's all. I'm just trying to catch up on the news and stuff I didn't read earlier today. Are we rating tomorrow?
that is the $1,000,000 question everyone seems to be asking.
Well, I held Nikki talking to.
Nikki's on the feed right now.
Yeah, Nikki was talking about something, right? Yesterday? Is that what?
Yep.
That's what I heard. Yeah. So, are we rating or what?
I don't know. Here's the question. A couple of people I've asked if you want to raid. Everyone's kind of been like, why should we? That's the answer I get. Why should we? So I don't know. I don't really personally care either way. If you wanted my complete and honest answer, don't care either way.
I guess I mean, kind of fall in the same bucket. I mean, there's nothing for me to gain out of it.
There's nothing. You're right. Wait a second. Transfer. I asked it to do properly. Oh, it pulled the oxidizer in, but not the rest of it. Yeah. Fine. Bin. Plenty of Delta V. Actually, no, not a lot of Delta. So, get rid of this guy because he's super inefficient and we don't need to use him anymore. So, oxidizer out. And we'll transfer you out. And we're gonna aha, the more fuel efficient engine to finish my thing off. I should have gotten rid of that thing a while ago, but whatever. Oh yeah, much better. Oh, I love it. I added this new add-on that someone mentioned last night called Trajectory. And what it does is it shows me, like, if I here, I'll show you. See how my maneuver has this red line? You'll see it in a second. I'll have like a red line. It shows you the length of time that I'm actually getting atmospheric drag because my position. Oh, and it even gives me, oh, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm not going to lie. That is actually really awesome. Even gives me an idea of where I'm going to land.
That's nice, yeah. Because
Right?
orbit in general, like as soon as you hit the atmosphere, it's off.
Oh, that is so cool. Execute next node. Mission accomplished. I don't have to do anything else. Other than maybe find a way to, make this vessel a little more
So one of the guys I was watching today, streamers, and playing Sea of Thieves in the morning.
Yeah.
One of the guys that he plays with is almost 40 across the board.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean, hey, you put the effort in.
Oh, he's
You-
played it 7. He's played it. They did a calculation on his stream, and they figured it's somewhere around 200 hours
Wow.
to get to 50. across the board.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just excessive right there.
They said it gets really slow once you get up past the high 30s
Of course.
to 40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like any leveling thing.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And they were talking like, is once you become legendary, right? You put this 200 hours worth of work in, and you get to open the door. What's really in there? Is there anything really in there?
I don't know.
First person.
Right. Or is it something they'd assume that nobody would get yet? Like, there's a lot of speculation.
Hmm.
Well, maybe that's what the re-download is for.
I don't know. I mean, they
Actually
they
put
said
stuff
it's a
in
game
there.
client upgrade, and it's a re-download of the whole.
So
game.
it's not a patch. So that means there's content they're adding to it.
Yep. Who knows?
What's up, NPGG? It's going well. How are you doing?
They killed the death tax.
I'm in the process of landing my comm ship here from a good mission. We put a satellite up in orbit today, right here, Comm 1. We refueled our Mun lander, which is all the way out there in Mun, and we're just coming in for a nice, safe landing. Retrograde action here, though, to finish this off.
What's the plus sign?
The plus sign is the anticipated landing.
Estimated landing position.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, so then that makes it easier for you if you want to go to the caps and get the extra science.
Yes. Yes, it does, doesn't it? All right. So now that we're in this particular mode, still retrograde. We're gonna have enough electricity. Actually, I'll have more than enough electric charge. I'm doing good. That's cool. Hopefully, Jebediah and Villa don't burn up on re-entry.
Don't worry, they won't be able to look straight anyway.
Oh, stop it, Odie. Yeah, it's always a concern for me. Is poor Jebediah. He's been through a lot. We've gone through a couple iterations of rockets here, and so far Jebediah has survived. The closest call has been Bob getting
At least it's not Bob.
jettisoned out into space by accident.
Oh my god, I thought you were gonna kill him. That would have been hysterical.
It was a clipping issue, you know.
You closed the storage bay doors while he was in the way.
That one,
It
yeah.
wasn't a clipping issue.
It was
You
pretty
fucking
hilarious.
murdered him.
It was pretty hilarious. I did close the doors while he was in there, and he
He
did
sprung
it.
like a top. I thought he was gonna vomit everywhere in his suit.
Yeah. All right. Well, fair enough. In retrospect, that was probably a bad call. Oh, you know what I did not think about is the weight. Yeah, well, might have to
It was
orbit once or
entertaining at
twice
low
here.
gravity to watch him spin in a circle.
What webcam do I use? I use the Logitech. Oh, got it right here. Why am I spacing out for a second?
Because you're in space.
Yeah, because I'm in space. How did you guess? I used the C922 from Logitech. It's a good job. Can't complain. Thank you. I also have some lights to help with lighting in my office to do pick it up a little better. Before I had those, it was not quite as good, just because the light quality and whatnot, but a lot better now. Okay, perfect. Where are we landing? Potentially in the water. Actually, added more parachutes, so we'll be okay. We're not crashing anything tonight.
Ooh, the next shovel has a big green gem on the handle at the bottom.
Am I using Streamlabs OBS? Yes, I am. I was using just regular OBS, and then I can't remember why, but I think Streamlabs came out with an actual client, so I downloaded that, and it works out really well. And I'm actually streaming to Restream, so I actually have a stream. My stream is going out on both Twitter, Jesus. It's going out on Twitch and Mixer at the same time. So not too bad. I like Streamlabs because it shows follows from both services at the same time, so I'm able to like, you know, see the activity all in one place, and I don't necessarily need to follow it on either Twitch or on Mixer. So it is, yeah, I like it. I like Deck had suggested that I stream to both Mixer and Twitch because I'm, you know, it's just starting out, and we play a lot of Xbox or Microsoft based games, specifically Sea of Thieves, which you're gonna see here in like 5 minutes as soon as I finish this landing. And so it's good. It's nice. We, you know, friended a handful of people out there, and you know they can see that you're streaming. So it's just another service to kind of get the word out.
Man, they look like they're bouncing around a lot in there.
They are, but look, they're smiling, smiling.
They
They're
sure
like,
are.
you know what? I feel
They're
like they.
also looking left and right at the same
Here's
time.
the thing. I feel like the Kerbals are kind of like evolved squirrels, right? Because squirrels, they don't actually. Squirrels, they look both left and right. They don't look forward. Did you know that? That like squirrels do not. They can't see in front of them. They are left and right eyes look in separate opposite directions at the same time. Which is why a squirrel will from this is what I've heard. This is why a squirrel will stop and will turn to to almost double check that what it saw to the left eye is what it sees in the right eye.
Brain animals.
Yo, jettison the heat
Rabbits
shield.
like that.
I'm probably gonna forego jettisoning the heat shield maybe until I get into the atmosphere. You know, that little thing like burning up on reentry. Though I think
better
this
than
command
shooting
pod
out into
actually
space.
probably would survive, to be honest with you. Might
Hey,
not.
at least you're not driving a motorcycle.
Oh,
Okay.
gotta bring up the PUBG stuff. Really? Gotta bring up the motorcycles in PUBG? Like, never gonna live it down. Ever.
Nope.
Never gonna live it down. And it wasn't my fault. The game glitched. Wasn't
Oh,
me.
shit.
Yeah. Thanks. Now everyone's laughing at me. Thank you, Odie. Awesome. Great. Glad I'm here for
Welcome.
I'm glad I'm here for your enjoyment, Odie.
You are.
Alright, well,
He's coming in hot.
now we're done. Just beep. And we'll go down as soon as I slow down a little bit more. I have been looking at the visual mods that improve like the atmospheric response and stuff like that. So it's not just that like red stream that they've kind of cobbled together to make it re-entry look interesting. Which breaking shoots first, stopping shoot. Lights off just in case. We got an hour. We're fine. All right, 5,000 meters. 2,500 meters our braking chutes will deploy. We'll deploy those to slow us down a little, and then around 1,200 meters we're gonna deploy our main chutes and glide peacefully down to the planet. Braking chutes. Adios, heat shield. Arrivederci.
I think you're missing a couple of shoots in the middle. That's not enough.
I did go overkill. Okay, in the previous vessel, I had something underneath, and 4 shoots was a little underwhelming. So I went with additional shoots, and it's probably overkill. You're right, but you know what? Sometimes I'm flying these much later at night, and I'm not paying attention, and I'm like, you know what? Sometimes the extra shoots are just what we need to keep me alive when I accidentally deploy them way too late. And I like the design. Look, I got this nice little
Oh, look.
little
More
flower
shoots.
design.
Do you have a third stage of shoots too?
Yes. The motto of Kerbal is add more. Look, even with all these shoots, I'm still at 5.1 meters per second. Like, I'm still at 5.1 meters per second. Technically going slightly too fast, though it's not going to blow up or anything, but still. Respected Snow. Yeah, why so many shoots? Honestly, man, just the way it is. In a previous flight, I was going a little too quick, got nervous, decided that a little extra shoot action, and I like my plant design here. I like this little flower action, you know? I think I should get an add-on that allows me to do multicolor shoots. Or maybe I could spell Odie here, right? Or deck, yeah, you know, like shoots with letters
Yes.
on them. A little homage to you guys. uh, but fortunately, we have fast forward, so even with a lot of suits, we'll be okay. Probably could have pulled this off with like one shoot on the top, but I don't have it because I needed the docking port for connecting to other ships.
Look at them
MPGG
all bounce
on
around.
Twitch asks, "What's your liquor of choice?" Honestly, rum would probably be my go-to if I was gonna be drinking anything. And you're like, you can
You mean
drink one thing.
Rumpelstiltskin?
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. That's exactly it. But yeah, it's probably rum. Big fan of rum. Why is the rum gone? Look at that, like a glove. A nice soft 4.8 meter per second landing. Nothing got blown up. See, right, Bill? Bill's happy.
Yay.
Bill's excited. I don't think there's any science here. No, there's no science to be done. Wait, is there science to be done? We can do a crew report here. Look at that. This grant is like 1.4 science. I'll bring Bill out, do a surface sample. Bill's like, "What's up, bro?" About to play Sea of Thieves, drinks rum. Are you a pirate? From MPGG on Twitch. Yeah, you know, piracy is definitely a thing that happens. I would say that our four-person crew does not shy away from a good ship versus ship battle, and we don't mind relieving chests from individuals if those chests are not properly secured. 3.4 science, so silly. Yeah, let's look at the tracking station real quick, see what the. Pretty sure that guy's got direct communication. Oh, it's right here. Selected object. Electric charge. Hero crew. Not all about. Oh. That's cool. Why does it did that? Serious question. Do you think that the game is worth it? I've been contemplating picking it up, but can't justify the $60 price point. Well, here's what we recommended to our friend Nikki. Instead of spending $60 to buy the game, spend $10 to get your Xbox. What is it called, Deck? The Game Pass from.
Game Pass.
Spend $10 for a month of Microsoft Game Pass and play the game because you get it with Game Pass right off the bat. Like you could go get Game Pass today and you could play it tonight, but it's only $10 and you can cancel Game Pass whenever you want. So if you like the game, then maybe you make that investment. But if you don't, then you're out only $10. I mean, obviously the negative is if you're like, well, what if I really like the game? I paid $10 for Game Pass and then bought the game for $60. But you know, the game price will come down. I like it. I'd say if you're on your own, you have no one else to play the game, it can drag on a little bit, and it's a lot harder than if you have like a group. So if you had like a buddy, or if you have like three buddies, or three knuckleheads that just want to play video games.
Bye.
Oh, and look, even Nikki says right here, 2 weeks free on Game Pass too. So you could get Game Pass on a free trial. Try it tonight. You like it. Maybe you're canceling Game Pass and picking it up. If you're not sure about it, you're like, I like it, but man, how much am I going to play it? You know, then at least you got to try it. I like it, but I like playing with at least one other person, if not, you know, a crew of four, which is what we're about to do here. So, close up.
Have you tried to do a galleon with two, or do you always do the sloop?
The minimum on a galleon is 3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yes. You're buying it tomorrow when you get paid. That's awesome, Nikki. I heard that there's not a lot of content, like people run out of things to do, finish everything within several hours. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're searching for treasure chests, you're searching for skeleton captains to kill, or you're doing merchant quests, which is like moving, stuff around from port to port, or going to find chickens and pigs and bringing them back. Then there's the Kraken and there's skeleton forts. That's the content, right? So the in between content is piracy, right? It's Sea of Thieves. Their focus is like they want you going out and engaging in ship combat, and they are, there's a lot of conversations about additional content that they may be adding, but ultimately, like it's a question of like I feel like a part of it's the social aspect, like playing with other people is a pretty big part, but honestly, if you hang tight like literally 5 minutes, I'm gonna close out a Kerbal here, and you could take a look at it firsthand. Just save this real quick.
One of the comments that I heard was, "It's a sandbox. Now go build a castle." Right? Like,
Yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto,